Fans were devastated when Randy Meisner, one of the founding members of the iconic band The Eagles, died in July 2023. Brought to mind a long-standing mystery. Why did Meisner abruptly leave the band at the height of their success? For years, nobody in the band, especially Don Henley, one of the band's co-founders, shared the whole story, so fans had to speculate. However, following Meisner's passing, Henley has finally chosen to speak out, sharing heartfelt and unexpected facts that many fans never expected to hear. Randy Meisner, who played bass and sang on many of the Eagles' greatest singles, including Take It to the Limit, which featured his strong high notes, was renowned for his kind disposition and amazing voice. The Eagles were one of the most successful rock bands of all time in the 1970s because to hits like Hotel California, Take It Easy, and Desperado. Yet despite the fact that their music sounded flawless, their backstage lives were anything but tranquil. On one tour in 1976, Meisner refused to sing the song during a concert, which reportedly resulted in a heated argument backstage with fellow band member Glenn Frey. Unlike some of the other members, Meisner was quiet, humble, and frequently nervous about performing live, especially when it came to taking it to the limit. The pressure to hit those high notes every night gave him serious anxiety. Henley chose not to publicly discuss Meisner's departure because the situation became so stressful for him that he decided to leave the band in 1977. However, after Meisner passed away at the age of 77 from complications related to chronic lung disease, COPD, Henley finally revealed what he had been keeping hidden for so long in a heartfelt message. Henley praised Meisner's voice as being lovely and soulful and claimed that he was instrumental in the Eagles' early success. More significantly, Henley acknowledged that Meisner was a shy man who had been treated unfairly by the band and the music industry. After quitting the Eagles, Henley noted, "We didn't always handle things the right way because we were too focused on ambition and not sensitive enough to Meisner's needs." Henley said that he endured a lot of stress in an unforgiving industry. Henley's recent remarks help fans understand the true reason behind Meisner's departure. It wasn't just creative differences or a personal choice. Rather, it was a man overwhelmed by fame pressure and the demands of a tough music world. Many fans are now viewing Meisner in a new light, not just as a musician but as a person who quietly suffered under the weight of stardom. Meisner largely avoided the spotlight. He had a solo career but struggled with health issues and personal heartbreak, including the untimely death of his wife in 2016. Randy Meisner is remembered as a profoundly gifted and sensitive individual who contributed to the creation of one of the greatest rock bands ever and who, after all these years, is finally receiving the respect and compassion he always deserved. His story feels more complete now that he is no longer just a forgotten member who left. Thank you for taking the time to watch the video. If you find this content interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the latest updates. See you in the next video.